welcome back to another vlog. It's raining, so I can get rid of these. I just travelled down, so I dropped the children at school, and I have travelled down. Oh, oopsie daisies. It was glorious sunshine when I left this morning, and it's pouring with rain in Dundee. So yeah, I'm in Dundee. I've come to visit my best friend and bridesmaid Kirsten and her daughter Anna, and I'm just away to go in and see them. We've stopped at the Apex Hotel in Dundee, so we're going to have a little bit of breakfast, maybe a little bit of lunch, and then I'll head back up the road. But yeah, I had laid out my clothes and had gone for quite an autumnal look. I've gone for a really like loose jumper and then a belt and my long green skirt. So I am kind of dressed appropriately, but it was glorious sunshine when I left. I thought, oh, I should have put on a summer dress. Good job I didn't, because it's pouring with rain. When I say pouring with rain, it's that drizzle kind of rain that's really fine. Like, can you see it in my window? You see it's like really, really fine misty rain. But I took my trainers as well. I'm wearing my brown boots, but I took my trainers as well just in case I went for a wander, you know, and had a wee walk, worked off for lunch. But it's pouring, and I didn't take a jacket other than my brown French Connection one. So yeah, not very prepared. I do have my waterproof jacket in the boot, but I'm not going to take out my barrack house and put that on to go inside. And luckily the door to the hotel is literally just, can you see, there. So I'm going to get out the car, run over there, head to see them, and I'm hoping that they're still serving breakfast because I fancy Eggs Benedict, my favourite. So fingers crossed they're still serving. And we can have a little bit of breakfast, then have a little chill, catch up, and then some lunch, and then I'll head back up the road. But it was a lovely drive down. I was starting to get a little bit sleepy though, but I have got my new flask. So my other flask sadly broke. The one I've been using for 2 years, so it did do me well. It was the cheaper version of this one, which Mum and Dad had. So I got the cheaper version, but I have kindly been gifted this from Mum and Dad. So it's the more expensive version. It's got a better locking system at the top. It's got a better all round, better clasp. So I've been drinking my cup of tea. It keeps the liquids a lot hotter. We did a test when we first got my old one. We did a temperature test where I like doing scientific experiments. So we put boiling water in both and then checked to see what the temperature was after X amount of time. And in 24 hours, it was still, both of them were still warm, but definitely this one was hotter. So yeah, it's really good. So I've been drinking my tea all the way down. But I'm going to save a little bit of that for the way home, because will be able to have loads of cups of tea during the day today. So that'll be perfect for the journey home. So I'm going to head in and go and see them now.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even notice.
So that was quite an abrupt finish. This vlog is going to be a little bit random. It's a lot of talking, a few fish recipes in there, but I wasn't going to be doing vlogs during the Christmas holidays. I'm getting ahead of myself. Over the October holidays, but I have all these clips that I haven't included in vlogs that I thought I'd put together, so it'll be a little bit bitty. You'll be able to tell because some of them have my old nails on where I haven't taken them off, so you'll be able to sort of tell, but I will skip back and forth, and you will see different sections. There's a lot of me talking, so I apologise to anyone who doesn't watch the vlogs for me to talk. You're going to have a lot of that in this vlog, but the day with Kirsten and Anna was lovely. I made it back for the children's pickup. Pouring rain in Dundee and gorgeous sunshine in Aberdeen. Just typical, isn't it? But it was a lovely day, and as I say, it'll be little clips like that all the way through. So yeah, hope you enjoy this like extra vlog. This is our first week of our October holidays. We're 2 days in, and we're a bit later up here in the northeast of Scotland, but we're loving it so far. Like long lies, breakfast in beds, perfect. Weather's not great, it is pouring. We did have a nice day on Saturday, and I planted some buxus balls in the garden. I'll show you them probably in the next vlog, because I've got some bulbs to plant in there, so I'll be doing that at some point. So yeah, so sit back and relax and enjoy this, and lots of talking, which is just not like me, is it, really? So yeah, enjoy this bonus vlog, and I hope you guys are enjoying your October break as well. Some lovely scallops. So I've just put a little bit of chili oil, this chili oil here, in the pan, and a little bit of balsamic to give it a little bit of caramelization, a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to turn them just in a second. And then we've got some haddock with hoisin for main course, along with some stir fry. So a lovely Wednesday night dinner. This is a little starter. We're having it at 4 o'clock because they just taste, they look so delicious. My little helpers are sprinkling the salt. It's probably enough now, guys. Thank you very much. So I always buy in bulk when I get stuff from the fishman, just because it saves them coming to deliver every week. But it also means I've got it on supply in the freezer. So I've had little helpers who have been printing out my labels for me. So I've got some sea bass in there, in this one. Got some four fillets of sea bass, but I'm going to keep them for a weekend because that's special. And then 2 lots of 4 salmon fillets, one there and one here. And then 5 haddock in there, and I've used 2 for the dinner tonight. So they literally only need a minute or a little bit longer on each side, so they're nice and soft. They're popping away, but the lovely caramelisation on the outside. We can drizzle with a little bit of lime juice, and that will be perfect. You could serve this along with stuff, but we just like having them on their own and just tasting the sea. Delicious. So for the haddock, I've just done 2 fillets, and I've smeared it with hoisin sauce, and then I'll use the remainder of the hoisin sauce in the stir fry. And then I've baked some potatoes as well. I'm going to slice them up and pop them through, just as an alternative to noodles, because we always have noodles. So I thought I'd bake the potatoes and then slice them into little chunks, and then pop them through the stir fry, and then have this on top. So it will go in the oven and come back out like this. Oh, it's steamed up. Let me give you a clean. Lovely, it's all caramelised on the top, so I'm going to go and serve now. So, sorry, this fan is really annoying. Let me close it. I am just sauteing some veg. Yeah, I've added lots of mushrooms because I have a whole tub of mushrooms to use up. So I'm doing lots of mushrooms, and then I'm going to add a little bit of hoisin sauce, and then I will chop up the baked potatoes into this, and then put the haddock on top. And there you have it, some baked potato all sliced up. Lovely veg, and this has actually come from Barclay's garden at the school. They've been growing some broad beans, so we'll put them into the stir fry, and then the lovely haddock on top. Can't wait to dig into this. Sitting at the boys' football, greasy jacket at my legs, keeping cosy. It's definitely time to get the winter clothing out. We're going to head to Mainzer Drum Garden Centre after this to get cosy, get a bowl of soup. After this game is finished.
Should have told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You'll know. That I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow.
So it is Monday morning again, and we got a puncture in the car yesterday, right before we went to the football tournament. So it's just an old rusty nail in the tyre, which is just a pest. So it's in getting fixed just now. I'm just having a lovely walk, foraging, getting some more nice leaves while I wait for it to be repaired. Hopefully it can be repaired. Fingers crossed. He's hopeful, he thinks it will be. So I'm just doing that, and then I'm going to head back to the house and get my ironing done and get my vlog for tomorrow up, which is the second half of the Portugal one, so you'll have seen it by the time this one goes out. Sorry, I had to stop filming there because there's loads of people out walking their dogs. It's such a lovely place. It's right in the middle of the town, and it crosses the golf course. I just went, there's a little walkway there, just back, just there where my leaf is pointing. It crosses one of the fairways. Just such a lovely walk. You can hear people in the gardens. It's just lovely. On the very first clip you'd have seen, you could hear the golf course greenkeepers out cutting their grass. So it's just lovely, and the sun is just coming through. Look at that. Oh, coming through and sun kissing me. Just lovely. It's a little bit windy, as you will hear. A little bit breezy, a little bit cold, but a lovely start to a Monday morning. Well, if the tyre can be fixed, it will be. Yeah, and also I decided not to wash my hair yesterday, and then realised I'd run out of dry shampoo. So those are the two things yesterday. I mean, if they're the biggest things, then it's not a big deal, is it? But yeah, Monday again. I need to go and plan this week's meals when I get home. I've also got some ironing to do, as I said, and general tidying up. We took out the Halloween decorations yesterday. So I've got a little bit of Halloween decor to put up, so I'll do that later. The children have done all their sort of stuff. So Grace is so excited. Oh, so excited. Couldn't wait until the Halloween box came down. So that was great fun yesterday. But yeah, the kitchen's just like Halloween has exploded. So I need to tidy all that up as well. But yeah, it'll be a good Monday. Getting things sorted. I'm up to date with all my washing. I've just got one load which is in just now that I'll hang up, and then it'll be dry hopefully in a couple of days. I'll get that ironed as well. So yeah, getting on top of things, which feels good before the autumn completely kicks in, which is nice. But right, I think I've just gone the wrong way because I'm now going into a country path. So I think I need to go back that way and cut across. Yeah, better not get lost. But I'm going to head back and see. He's also going to go, reseat all the tyres because they're kind of slow. I'm going up this way. We kind of seem to get like slow leaks, and I think it's just because the alloys are old and rusty. But I'm determined to keep maintaining the car so that I get to keep it, because it's just my dream car. I'm completely lost now. Yeah, it's my dream car, and I'm determined to make sure that it lasts the test of time. So yeah, classic car that I just want to keep for as long as possible. So hopefully if they reseat the tyres and get rid of any corrosion, then that issue will be gone as well. So hopefully he gets that done. I'm going to head back and hopefully it's good news and he has managed to repair the puncture. And I'll put a picture on here. It was further in, like in the main tread, so it's not on any of the tyre walls or anything, so it should be easily fixed. My skin's come out. See these little spots? So sore. I seem to just get bouts of it now and again, but those ones are really sore just now. I've got a little bit of makeup on today, but not very much, just to sort of make me not touch them and not pick them. But I'm just going around in a circle. I'm going to leave you and go and figure out how to get back to the garage. I have now found myself on a T, so I'm completely in the wrong direction. I'm going to have to just retrace my steps, I think. Yeah, I've gone completely round the wrong way. Oh well, at least it's not a nice day for a walk, so it's not too bad. So today's snuggle snack task out in the sun on the travelling rug where we have our snacks after school is to put these leaves that I collected today when I had my 10k walk, and I'm going to use my old chemistry and biology books from university to press them so that they're nice and flat, and then we're going to paint the ones that are more green unless they turn. We're going to paint them white and we're going to turn them into little ghosts. Lauren McDermott had this on her Facebook and I thought it looked really cute. So we are going to go and do the same. We're going to press some of them so that they don't all curl up like this. This one might be too curled already, but we're going to try and press these ones and dry them out so that they are ready to go. Looked in 2 chemists today to get acetone to take my nails off, and neither of them had. So excuse the nails, they're going to have to stay like that for a little bit longer until I can manage to get some acetone to take them off. We're going to produce a kitchen roll, although we've only got a little bit of the kitchen roll left because I need to go to Home Bargains and get some more. So the previous tenant in the flat left these tissues, so we're going to use them up for this job. And then we're just going to press these leaves down as well as we can without them crumpling, and then trap them in between the book, and then they will hopefully dry nicely, and then we'll open up the next section. Oh, what's this about? Biosynthesis. Purine biosynthesis is regulated at 2 levels. That's quite an interesting read. Anyway,
When you were a scientist?
this is when I was a scientist, yeah.
Oh, can we follow these and make?
Yeah, we can have a look through them, but just now let's press some leaves. Okay, so let's do the next one, guys. Are we ready? You do your ones, you want to do your books? So my little assistant's just getting some cherry tomatoes because he likes when they get baked in with the salmon. How pop them in. We've just grated some ginger on top of the salmon fillets, and Barclay's made up a little marinade to go in, which is just soy, honey, and what was the other thing you added? Fish sauce. Soy, honey, and fish sauce. And you just pour it over Barclay, even, not Grace. Put it all the way over. That's it. Keep going back and forth so that it covers the whole lot. Fantastic. Then we'll pop that into the oven for 30 minutes. And I'm just going to go and saute up the veg just now to go with the rice. Well done. Ends up like this. And the sauce that is created is just so delicious. And the cherry tomatoes are nice and soft and well cooked. So I've just quickly sorted up some red onion, white onion, some baby sweet corn, although I have got actual corn on the cob that we're going to have tonight for dinner. And I was supposed to be steaming these, but I ran out of time, and I realised that Grace's got her bringingoutsidein, which is making a mug cake. So I just quickly frying these. So in here I'm going to add a little bit of soy, just to give a little bit of flavouring, and then I am going to add some baby spinach to the top, give it a mix through, and then turn off the heat and cover this so that the baby spinach can steam. And then that'll be us ready to serve that with rice and the salmon on top.
I fall into you.
To make things easier for the Zoom call, well, the salmon was cooking and Grace has weighed out all the ingredients for making her mug cake, and it turned out looking like this. It's like a banana loaf in a mug. We'll just put a little bit of ice and sugar on the top. Good morning. I am currently en route to a very exciting morning. So, I love country music. It's not the most flattering angle here, so I apologise. But I absolutely love country music. Sweet Home Alabama is my favourite film. And my mum also loves country music. Now, when I was a teenager, I used to go to Drumblade Youth Club. And we got a taste of line dancing when we were there. I loved it, absolutely loved it. Never really carried it on. However, there is a line dancing club. It's Line Dancing with Stella. I'll tag her Facebook page down below. And I'm heading there this morning with Mum. So we're going to our first line dancing class together. I've worn a plaid shirt, just or whatever kind of shirt you call that, but I'm trying to get in the theme. I've only put my Chelsea boots on. I do have cowboy boots though, but I thought that might be a bit much for my first lesson. It's the last one before the holidays, so that is great. It's a little taster, and then it's blocks of 4 weeks. So we're going to try it out today and see how we get on. So I'm just driving there just now. Mum is en route as well, and I went in past Old Meldrum on my way, and the pharmacist there, after checking so many other pharmacists, they had acetone, so I can get rid of these horrible nails that have been are just awful. So yeah, excuse the nails for just now, but I will be getting rid of them. I bought 2 bottles, so I will be able to get rid of those very shortly. So yeah, so I'm just heading. It's a horrible day today in Scotland. We have got in the northeast horrible day of weather today in the northeast of Scotland. I say horrible, and this morning the children and I played our usual walking on sunshine, whoa, to try and get the sun to come out. And it did actually come out through the clouds, and it's quite bright, but it's cold. 15 degrees though, but it doesn't feel like 15 degrees. And it's on and off rain. You know, it's one of those drizzly sort of
could be misty sort of days. So it's a perfect day to be inside doing line dancing. And then we're going to go for lunch afterwards to the garden centre. It's a garden centre that I've shown on my vlogs before. So we're going to head there for some lunch, and then I'll head back and do some dinner prep before the children's activities tonight. So that is the plan. And also on my way home, I need to remember to do this. If you follow me on Instagram at Bowray Design, I went to get my car washed and cleaned inside from Splash Autocare, which are fantastic. However, there was an accident with one of the lights at the rear, so I need to go and pass there on my way home to get a quote for getting it fixed. So I need to do that en route home, but I need to remember to go that way, because if I go the back roads I'll miss going in past there, so I need to remember to do that after lunch. So yes, that is our Thursday. The class is at the Bennachie Leisure Centre in Inch. They do an Inverurie one, which would be better for myself, not so good for mum and dad, but better for myself in terms of location. But it's currently not on, it hasn't been on since COVID, so Bennachie's still fine. It's closer for mum and dad as well, which is better. Bennachie Leisure Centre, it'll bring back so many memories, because I spent a lot of my teenage years in Inch, and I thoroughly enjoyed spending my time in Inch. So I don't actually know if I've been back to Inch since I was a teenager. I must have been, but I certainly haven't been in the Bennachie Leisure Centre. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe I had a birthday party there. Actually, that is a complete fabrication, because Barclay and Grace, I think, have had a birthday party there at some point. I'm pretty sure that we had a birthday party there. Can't remember. Yes, I'm almost 100% positive we had a birthday party there. So we have actually been back in my adult life, but yeah, it's really strange. Do you not find it strange going back to these like teenage haunts after you're not a teenager? Like, it's just weird. It's just so weird. So yeah, it'll be really good to head back to there. I tied my hair up. I had a bath last night, and I did a hair mask treatment, and then I just tied it up with a hair bobble, and it's gone lovely and wavy. I will tie my hair up for the class, because obviously it's going to get quite hot. This is not the best angle for it. I need to go like this. But yeah, so I'm going to head there today. So I'm quite looking forward to it. I've been excited about it, because I absolutely love that style of music. Love a Dolly Parton. And as I say, Sweet Home Alabama was my favourite film. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going, and Mum is really excited too. It's good exercise for Mum as well as having fun, and it's something we can do together, which is great. It's always nice to find something that you can do with your parents, to spend time with them as well, and then we get to have a lunch afterwards. Dad's going to come as well, so that he can come for the lunch, so it'll be really nice to spend some time together. Not without the children, but you know, it's different. You can sit down and have an adult conversation and stuff as well, which is slightly different than when the children are there. So yeah, so they're at school, so it'll be quite nice to spend a lunchtime with mum and dad, just me with mum and dad, which would be quite nice. So yeah, right, I'm going to finish off my journey, and I will speak to you later and let you know how the class went. It is a few hours later, and I haven't vlogged. I apologise. It was a bit of a rush after we finished the line dancing. Oh my word, loved it. I did kind of want to jive a little bit more, and I'll probably will once I get the steps, but oh my word, love line dancing. Oh, so much fun. And I just started watching, it's a Dolly Parton Netflix series. Oh, what's it called? Heartstrings on Netflix, and I watched the first episode today on my walk while waiting for Grace to do her ballet. This is my usual Thursday. We've got Grace's dinner in a thermos flask because she goes straight to football. So, pouring with rain here though, absolutely pouring with rain, but I managed to get my 5k walk in, which is good. So a lot of exercise today, so that's been nice. And yeah, so I rushed from there to go and see about the back light for the car. So that has been photographed, and he will get a quote back. It's going to take a couple of days, so we'll probably get a hire car, probably get a loan car from them, so that's fine. And now I'm waiting for Grace to finish her tap. She's got another 8 minutes, and then I will take her to her football. Pouring with rain though, so it's going to be a miserable one for her, but I thoroughly enjoyed the line dancing. I probably would want to be a little bit more bouncy and, you know, actually
you know, because I have to admit that my age brought the average age right down. There's one other girl that I didn't get a chance to speak to today, who's about my age, so I'll have to catch up with her, and the rest are older. But Mum thoroughly enjoyed it, and she bumped into one of her old friends as well that I remember from growing up, so that was really nice. I haven't seen her for years, so it was really, really good to see her, and it just seems like a really nice group, so yeah, lovely. So that's something that would be nice to do with Mum. So yeah, that's been the Thursday. It's been busy. I haven't been off the road, and I literally just went from there to the car place and then home, made the mac and cheese for dinner, and used up all my extra milk. I ended up with so much milk, and then our milk got delivered to our neighbours today, which is really, really random and really weird, but I picked that up after school drop off. So I use the excess milk to make up a massive batch of cheese sauce, and then I freeze a couple of portions, so that then that's basically 3 weeks worth of food made up this Thursday, next Thursday and the Thursday after, because it's handy to have in Grace's thermos flask, which is here. I've got my laptop with me as well, because when she's at football, it's at a different location today, so it's not as close to home for just popping back home and having my dinner at home. So I'm going to use my laptop and get a bit of editing, upload some videos and things. Transfer some videos and get them loaded up, ready for editing. But yeah, this is an old thermos flask that I had when the children were little, for putting their food in, and I just fill it with mac and cheese, so she eats that on the way to football. And I've got my acetone. Did I tell you that I went and passed? I can't remember if I told you, but I went and passed and I found a chemist that had acetone, so these nails will be gone tonight. I'm going to take them off this evening. So yeah, that's been the day. It's been a really, really nice day. We went for lunch at the garden centre after the line dancing, so that was delicious. I'm still stuffed full, although I wouldn't say no to any leftovers that Grace leaves in her thermos flask, but I'll get my food when I go back. I did think about taking double, but I'll just wait till I get home and I'll have mine once I'm in for the night. We love when it's a night like this and we are in for the night, and we close the door, lock it up, and we're in for the night. When it's pouring with rain, it's just lovely. And we might even get the fire on. I think we decided we're going to do our first fire of the season tomorrow night, so that'll be nice. We can cuddle up in front of the fire with a movie. Bartley's got football, but it's indoors tomorrow night, so we've tended to actually have like not a full movie on a Friday night. We've ended up doing like our proper movie night on a Saturday night, because a Saturday night's obviously free, so we've started doing that recently, because Bartley's football's on a Friday night now. So yeah, we'll still get a little bit of a movie. Grace doesn't have anything on tomorrow night, so we change into our pyjamas straight after school and we get to snuggle, so it's good. So yeah, it's starting to become that sort of weather, isn't it? It's just miserable. Although last weekend, Steve, for some reason, had Norwegian, or I don't actually know where, does daylight saving at a different time to us, but he had a different calendar on his phone, and we thought that we were getting an extra hour in bed last Sunday. So I woke up thinking, I feel a bit refreshed, but I don't feel like I've had an extra hour's sleep. It doesn't feel like a long lie. And then found out that actually it wasn't daylight saving and our phones hadn't corrected. So we've got another few weeks before that happens in the UK, in the northeast of Scotland. So yeah, daylight saving, where we get to, so it's spring forward, fall back. So we've got that in a few weeks' time.
I fall into you.
So you'll have seen in that time lapse, if I've just lost my slipper, that these are the leaves that the children and I painted yesterday, and I've just hung them up. I've used some of my Keurig little clips, and I've just drawn little ghost faces on them, and I've got enough to do the stairs as well. So what I've done is I've put some of this Hessian ribbon on like a garland on the stair, so I'm on my way to go and use the rest of the leaves to decorate there as well. And we've got the bats. These are the bane of my life because they fall off. Look how many have fallen off just overnight. And we put them up every morning. Very, very sensible and very exciting. It's because I reuse them and I don't redo the sticky bit on the back, so it's my own fault really, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to go and do those on the stairs, and I'll put a little clip of that at the very end. I've also been painting, while the children were painting the leaves, I also painted, these are old folders that were bright blue, and I've painted them just using the same paint as we used for the leaves, which is this Fusion picket fence paint. So we'll just use that, and I'm going to use them for containing the children's artwork, but also I'm going to put my recipes that I print off into them as well, and then that way I can plan my meals and maybe have one that's just for meals, so I can have like a Monday to Friday dividers or Monday to Sunday dividers inside, and then actually slot the recipes in, so it's really easy to find rather than rummaging around trying to find the recipes for each day. So that's the plan. So I need to go and tidy all of that up, add this to the vlog, and I will get this edited and uploaded for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys are enjoying your October holidays, or tatty holidays as we call them up here. It used to be in the tatty holidays. When I was young, I used to help take up the tatties, which is why it was the tatty holidays. But I hope you guys are enjoying tatties, as in potatoes, for those that don't know the Doric or Scots word for potatoes. But anyway, enjoy your holidays, and I will see you. There'll be 2 birthday vlogs, and then I'll see you in the next one. And in the next one, it'll already have been my birthday, because it'll be the Tuesday after the Friday the 5th of November. So there'll be some birthday stuff in there as well, in the first next vlog back. So enjoy your holidays, and until the next time, love you lots. Bye.